right. Oh. Mm-mm-mm. Very good. Very good. Yeah. Nice. Ah, everybody. Sugar. We're ready for a good conversation. There's a a few things going on, a few, but a lot, but a few, because the thing is that there's a lot of things going on, but people in the comments tell me, I don't care what's going on, Oscar. Nothing moves the price of XRP to pump higher. And I'm like, I'm just kidding, guys. Welcome. You know that we already have like 8 months of we have like 8 months of good news just paused. We have like 7 to 6 good months of good news and a tidal wave that's just there waiting. In my humble opinion, I mean, should be a very easy all-time high for everything. In my humble opinion, right? Um, so take it the way you want. Do your research. Have a nice conversation with a friend. Because if you go ahead and ask the normies, they have no clue what we're talking about. I mean, which we don't like that, but we want more people to know what's going on. But that's just the way it is. Now, there's a conversation right now I always like to see. And yesterday I was working, so I couldn't be here. You know that we like to join in and have a chat, and there's just look at the latest news about crypto. So drop a like, guys. Consider subscribing to the channel. Turn on those notification bells and welcome aboard. Let's see. I think this is about peace. That's why I'm adding the peace on my title. But if it's not, I'll change it. But I think it's about peace. Signing a ceremony with the president of Rwanda and the Congo. Last time I checked, these countries, there's stuff going on there. But we'll keep an eye on that. I'm excited to see good news, for the world. By the way, guys, news. We have Ethereum. Ethereum just had another major upgrade, which is incredible. They always had so much sound. Like, you see the sound? You see the volume there? Peace pump. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm the peace pump. Pump it, right, Alex? Good to have you, Alex. Welcome. So you see, you can hear the volume. Look at this. Okay, sorry for your eardrums. I know it's my bad, but that is the volume I want. This, the lives are just so bad. We got a price of XRP. We got the price of BTC. BTC at 92,000. I continue buying. If you're on Discord, guys, big reminder. Big things are coming up on Discord, and all you do is come through Patreon, and you get access to behind the scenes, all questions you want. When we are not live, when we're not posting videos, you ask any question, and I'll be there for you. We got a great community, and there's a trading academy, how to trade, always adding more videos. So, yep, we're just preparing a nice foundation right before we go into the bull market. My strategy right now, you know it. I've said it many times, and I'm going to say it again. I'm doing some longs when I want, but I'm buying all BTC before $100,000. All BTC before $100,000. I'm going to show you. Holy Spirit in the house. What's up, buddy? Welcome. So I tweeted this one earlier today, buying all BTC under $100,000. So let me tell you my thought process. I want to share this with everyone who's early. What's up, Axe? Welcome, buddy. That's John 3:16. But again, I don't like that it doesn't show your name. Like, YouTube reverted to the names and it went back to the usernames. I don't like that, but whatever. So I don't have any water, so I may go for some water later. We're going to be watching here on RSBN. Great guys, of course. If you're a Republican, if you're a pro-Trump, this is the place I'm sure that you're listening to. But we thank you guys. You know, this 2025 has been so difficult for a lot of people. Very difficult for a lot of people. I understand that very well for those who know me personally. But yeah, I think God willing, you know, it's gonna be okay. Um, Everything that we've been doing over the last 5 years, I was just thinking that I started 2021 with crypto. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm about to end my fifth year in crypto, and financial freedom. I can see it. I can already touch it. Right. It is different when you're a creator rather than a just investor or a trader. That's why I always tell you guys: you want to be a part of a creator economy? Come on, come on. What is that? Oscar looks like a guy who takes better care of his nails. I mean, he's always trying to to look good for you guys. Love you guys. Appreciate it. So I forgot what I was saying. The point is that I'm gonna be fine. The people who've been following us, over 165,000 people, and people on X. Well, I think we just need a nice pump. I think a lot of people are asking for the pump, of course. Everybody wants a pump. It helps a lot. It helps a lot. You know, yeah, I mean, it's gotta wait. That's literally, it boils down to waiting. It's just so boring, right? And of course, buying what you can afford losing, right? It's not gonna just magically just come to your portfolio if you don't have anything, right? Maybe you are a fan of crypto, but you don't have any crypto, which is okay. Kind of weird because you're not participating, but you still see what's happening. Maybe you are into stocks. But now I'm definitely all in. Like, this is the time for me to change my life, and God willing, it already has. You know, it already changed for the good. Now what's next? I have some plans, so it's good plans. Good plans. So, what's the big news? I haven't watched the debate between Peter Schiff versus CC, but it happened a couple hours ago, so that's one. I think yesterday you remember that Brad Garlinghouse, right, made a video for you guys at Binance Blockchain Week. So that's another big one. If you haven't watched the video, go ahead and take a look at it. So yeah, we do have things going on for XRP, for crypto. Prices are not moving much, but what is fascinating, I think, is that we're not collapsing. After everything and all the macro nastiness that we had, we just remain steady, which is satisfying. It's great for institutions now that they have ETFs, because you don't want a mega volatile asset. You don't want that. You don't want a Pepe, you don't want a Bread, you don't want a Shiba, you don't want a no, right? We are talking here utility, great projects with billions in funding and in resources and in balance sheets, acquisitions that surpass billions of dollars. And Brad Garlinghouse, he's not saying, please Grayscale, please Bitwise, please ARC, or please 21 shares, have an XRP ETF. No, they come and they purposely want that ETF. So you have CRO Kronos. Anybody here from CRO fam? Crow fam? You got Ethereum, which just got an upgrade. You got Solana. You got Bitcoin. You got a basket. If you don't like that, okay, you can SUI, even Trump. For those who want to get into the Trump train cryptos, you got Melania, Trump, Wolfi. You have plenty of them. So all in all, 2025 is just not what I expected initially. I will be honest with you. I mean, I thought we were going to have a nice, because it's a 4-year cycle post halving. But hey, surprise, it wasn't like that. I get it. I'll take it. I'm not complaining. It just gave me more time to buy the dip. That's it. That's it. So just want to make sure that we're on the same page as we're getting more people in the house. Welcome, guys. Drop a like. Let us know in the comments down below for sure. I'll take a look at the questions in just a moment. But yeah, today it's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one. I'm blessed, happy, excited for what's to come. I always like to listen to Donald J. Trump. And for those people who are crazy for 2026, if you didn't know, tomorrow, can somebody tell me what's happening tomorrow in Washington, D.C.? I'm going to wait and see if someone, which I'm sure someone knows, what's happening tomorrow in Washington, D.C. I was there just a few days ago. Crash year 2026. Brandon White, what's up, buddy? Welcome. Rate pause. No, guys. I see you don't know. Where are my sports guys? Where are my sports guys? Come on, fam. Soon. 598 watching. All right. Seems that you don't know. No worries. Tomorrow is the draw. The World Cup draw. There you go. Finally. What's up, Matty? Is the draw, the World Cup. So Canadian Prime Minister is going. Oh, there you go. And Mexican President is going too. Gonna be fun.
J. Trump, let's go to covepure.com/RSBN. This is a great water filtration system. Something to get.
It's coming. So yeah, it should be fun tomorrow, guys. Reopen, close tab. There you go.
This is a nice building, I have to tell you.
I like this one.
So this is a special occasion for a lot of reasons, but number one is it's our first occasion in this building using it for peace. And it's all about peace.
There you go.
It's a great honor, and Marco, you've done a fantastic job in getting it ready, but it's a spectacular building, and we all appreciate it. And very importantly, we're settling a war that's been going on for decades, with millions and millions of people killed. And these two gentlemen spent a lot of time backstage talking to each other, and over at the Oval Office. We were at the Oval Office together. It was beautiful. And I think it's just a very important day. And we have other leaders from other countries, and you said such beautiful things. I'd love to have you come up. We'll finish up, and then I'd love to have you come up, and if you can issue the words that you just issued backstage. It usually doesn't work, you know. It usually never happens. They said it much better before, but you will probably do better up here. But I'd love to have you say how you felt, because it is an amazing day. Great day for Africa, great day for the world, and for these two countries, and they have so much to be proud of. And I want to thank the leaders. I want to thank you very much. It means maybe more because we are here together for the first time ever in this building. Brand new, beautiful building. I don't want to tell you how much it costs, because I hear it's a lot. Okay? They don't build inexpensively here. But I just want to thank you very much. So please sit down, everybody. I want to thank everybody for being here. It's a momentous occasion. It's truly incredible setting. It's very few places I've seen like this. In this holy season, we prepare to celebrate the birth of the Prince of Peace. We have come to the U.S. Institute of Peace to sign a historic agreement that will end one of the longest-running conflicts anywhere in the world, with far more than 10 million people killed. Today we commit to stopping decades of violence and bloodshed and to begin a new era of harmony and cooperation between the Democratic Republic of the Congo and Rwanda. I want to thank the two courageous leaders. They are courageous leaders. They really are courageous leaders, great people. President Tshisekedi of the Democratic Republic of the Congo and President Kagame of Rwanda. They are amazing people, and they had stories to tell me that were incredible. Really fascinating in so many different ways. Sad and beautiful, both sad and beautiful, and today makes them beautiful. I've just held really fantastic meetings with both men and representatives of other countries where we discussed the importance of upholding this new agreement. Very detailed, powerful agreement. I also want to thank several foreign guests and dignitaries in attendance to celebrate this magnificent event, including the President of Angola. Please, would you stand? And so great to see you. Thank you. The President of Burundi. Thank you very much. Great to see you again. The President of Kenya. We have the Olympics here. You know, they do very well in the Olympics, those runners.
They do
I don't know
run
what the
very
heck you
well.
do with those runners, but they are very good. I've been watching them for a long time. So we have the Olympics coming to the United States. You know that. Thank you very much. And you'll come as our guest. Thank you. And the President of the Council of Ministers of Togo. Thank you. Thank you very much. The Vice President of Uganda. Thank you. It's such a beautiful color. Like all these guys are wearing these dark suits. You just stand out for a lot of reasons. You're beautiful. The Foreign Ministers of Qatar. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Qatar!
To my friend, a great
Qatar.
man. And the United Arab Emirates.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Bye.
My regards, right?
Goodbye.
And the chairman of the African Union Commission, who's done a fantastic job, and thank you for all your help. We appreciate all your help. A special group of people. A very special thanks as well to Secretary of State Marco Rubio. Marco, please stand. Thank you. And thank you for putting a certain name on that building. I said, boy, that is beautiful. That blew up last night. They said, that's a great honor. It really is. On this building, it's a great honor. Thank you very much. I assume you had a lot to do with that. Just a little bit. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. And Senior Advisor for Africa, Masad Boulos, who's been fantastic. Thank you, Masad. All of these people, every one of them were indispensable in forging this agreement. Let me also recognize Senators Mike Rounds and Lindsey Graham. Lindsey, thank you. Mike, wherever you may be. Thank you. Thank you, Mike. Representatives Ronnie Jackson. Where's Ronnie? Ronnie is that great guy. He won his race in Texas by 48 points, right, Ronnie? So I don't have to ask if he's in any, I don't even have to endorse him anymore. It doesn't matter. Save the paper, right? Great job. Chris Smith. Chris? Thank you, Chris. Great. Good job. Trent Kelly. Trent?
Nice.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
This is big, guys.
And the acting president of the Institute for Peace, Darren Beatty. Thank you, Darren, very much. Thank you very much, Darren.
The FTC says it has developed a
For more than 30
comprehensive
years,
plan.
one of the worst conflicts on earth has been raging in eastern Congo. Millions and millions of people have been tragically killed, went on forever, and countless more have been displaced from their homes. Families have been destroyed. It's been a disaster. Many administrations have tried, but probably not too hard, knowing who preceded me. But they tried. It says they've tried, but we tried harder to end this conflict. But they've accomplished, obviously, they accomplished very little because the killing went on at levels that just got worse and worse. And today we're succeeding where so many others have failed, and this has become the 8th war that we've ended in less than 1 year. Such an exciting thing to do. This has been really, because we're talking about 30 years of fighting, 30 years, much more than 10 million lives. Last June, thanks to the efforts of Secretary Rubio and Mr. Boulos, Rwanda and the DRC reached a landmark agreement to move toward peace. They started the process. I met with some of their great representatives who are here also, and we started a great process. The compact we're signing today, which will be known as the Washington Accords, everybody sort of liked that name, formalizes the terms agreed to in June, including a permanent ceasefire, the disarmament of non-state forces, provisions for refugees to return to their homes, and justice and accountability for those who have committed illegal atrocities. Very importantly, this agreement also creates a new framework for economic prosperity. There's tremendous wealth in that beautiful earth. It's beautiful earth, but it was stained badly with blood, tremendous amounts of blood. But in the region that will support a lasting peace, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo and Rwanda have agreed to more closely integrate their economies with each other rather than fighting, and they'll be doing that. And these two gentlemen are very smart, and I think they liked each other a lot. I spent time with them. I think they liked some people may be surprised. I really do. I think they've spent a lot of time killing each other, and now they're going to spend a lot of time hugging, holding hands, and taking advantage of the United States of America economically like every other country does. So they're going to do very well, but they do have some very valuable things. They're going to have a lot of money and a lot of success, and I think they're going to get along really well, so I hope so. Thank you very much. Look at them. Look at the way they love each other.
Oh, Trump. That's why I watch this guy. We love him. Only one Trump.
So I have a lot of confidence in both leaders. We'll keep these commitments. I know they're going to keep them and follow through on the agreement and create a much brighter future for the people of their countries and their heroes within their countries because of today. This is a big story. And so much is being written and said. All of the newscasts have it up at the top of the list. And they are heroes, and we want to keep it that way. Today, the United States is also signing our own bilateral agreements with the Congo and Rwanda that will unlock new opportunities for the United States to access critical minerals and provide economic benefits for everybody. And we'll be involved with sending some of our biggest and greatest companies over to the two countries. And we're going to take out some of the rare earth and take out some of the assets and pay, and everybody's going to make a lot of money. These are just two of the many new agreements related to mineral supplies that my administration has achieved this year, including with Australia, Japan, Kazakhstan, Malaysia, South Korea, and many other countries. With all of these agreements, we're forging new economic security partnerships that protect the interests of America and our friends and partners, and a core feature of my administration's national security strategy, a big part of which is the tariffs. We're taking in trillions of dollars in tariffs. Nobody's ever seen anything like it, and it's given us really great national security. We'll be paying down debt. We'll be making distributions to people, and we're really doing a job. It's amazing. I was with a gentleman, the future king of Saudi Arabia, and you've heard me say this a couple of times, but 2 months ago when I was over there, he said, and actually Qatar is represented today, and UAE is represented, and your leader said the exact same thing, different words, but the exact same thing, that 1 year ago they thought our country was dead, and now our country is the hottest country anywhere in the world. We're the hottest country anywhere in the world. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. We have over $18 trillion, that's just in 10 months, pledged or being invested or pledged to be invested in the United States. Think of that, 18 trillion. The highest amount we've ever had is 1.5. Under the Biden administration, they did much less than 1 in 4 years. Think of that. So they did less than 1 trillion in 4 years. We have 18 trillion in 10 months. It's going to be much more than that, too. No other country in history has ever been close, no matter what country you pick. So I want to thank you again, everybody, for your great vision. And I want to thank the people, especially the people that we named. Some of the others that unfortunately we didn't name, we just couldn't do that. But for your vision and for your courage, because it's made it possible to begin healing old wounds and transcending past differences and creating a future where every child of God can live in dignity, prosperity, and peace. And these are two very good men, and they're two potentially very strong countries. I'd like to now invite President Kagame to come up and say a few words. It's Rwanda. And then, if I may, President of DRC, who really is doing a great job. These are two men that are doing a great job. And again, they are so respected because of what they're doing today and the mission that they've really, I think, accomplished. And we'll see how it all works out, but I think it's going to work out really great. They want to get on to other ways of living for their people, and they're great leaders. Thank you very much. Please, Mr. President, thank you. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Excellency Donald Trump, President of the United States of America, Excellencies, heads of state and government and former heads of state, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I want to begin with some words of thanks. First, government and former heads of state, distinguished ladies and gentlemen.
Volume is so down.
I'd like to now
Presenting His Highness Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad of Qatar. The role of Qatar has been absolutely central in getting us to this point. But of course, the biggest vote of thanks goes to President Donald Trump. No one was asking President Trump to take up this task. Our region is far from the headlines. But when the President saw the opportunity to contribute to peace, he immediately took it. This conflict has lasted for 30 years. We have seen countless mediations and efforts, but none has succeeded in resolving the underlying issues. President Trump introduced a new and effective dynamism that created the space for breakthroughs. His approach is even-handed, never taking sides. He orients us toward the future, not the past.
What happened with the
Emphasizing
audio?
that the dividend of peace is prosperity and investment, including from the United States. More importantly, President Trump's approach is pragmatic. The process has not become an end in itself. All of these elements filter down to his dedicated team, and here I want to single out Secretary Rubio and Masad Boulos for special appreciation. We would not be here today without their efforts. And as a result, we have the clearest and most viable path forward that we have ever had. These accords provide everything needed to end this conflict once and for all. If this agreement falters,
Wow. Comes to show that I mean, only Trump can really keep you listening for a long time, man. It's just a clear difference from Trump and someone that's a politician. That, I mean, just saying. One thing that I'm gonna say about this one is that I think peace is always good news. This whole year, 2025, we've seen tremendous wars and conflicts that are shaking. I mean, last year, since 2022 with Russia and Ukraine and all the 8 wars that Trump has stopped. So it's to me it's good, right? And I have a chance to talk about XRP and the latest. I wanted to tell you this. Just saw it right now. Where is it? Oh, it's in my bookmarks. Here's the debate.
Well, first of all, Peter, thank you so much for coming. I feel like I'm kind of a host here.
Wow.
So
I'm gonna watch it later, right? I think it's a good one. I'll tell you guys that it's a good way of knowing what the latest is. That they debated live CC between and against Peter Schiff, Bitcoin versus tokenized gold. There's a lot of snippets that I for sure want to know, like this one.
it has some, I think it's Kyrgyz language. I took it back from Kyrgyzstan. He has a certificate. I got this from a very important person from Kyrgyzstan. Very recently, just completely by luck. So we take it out. It's pretty heavy. I'll put this down. You can see, like it says, Kyrgyzstan, 1,000 grams, fine gold, 99.9.9, and a serial number. Try it.
Yes. Yeah, it's heavy.
Is it real gold or no?
Well, I don't know. I mean, is this what you're trying to say? I mean,
It has a some just completely back from Kyrgyzstan. I got this from a very important person just completely by luck. So
Yeah, I don't understand what was that. But let's see if he's still talking. Yeah, somebody else talking. Good stuff. So there's gonna be a signing right now. I want to see that. BTC is not down, everybody. I'm noticing some comments that XRP is down. We're just in a very nice and steady recovery from support rejection here of 183 that we had it about a week and a half ago, almost 2 weeks ago, right about here. Then we had this December 1st. December started pretty down, not in the greatest shape, but it's trying to get back. Let me take a look at the returns. Could be on green. Is it on green? Let me see. Yes. So far, so good. Made a video late November, December 1st. And this was red. And I'm like, oh boy, that's not good news. But so far, it's positive, right? That's for BTC, and for Ethereum, that's 5%. So we got to keep an eye on this number right now. It seems that we're getting back little by little, and that's good. So if you're saying that, it's down, I wouldn't agree with that. I think it's getting back up, and things can change very nicely for this end of the year. And it all can just move very, very quickly, including news like this. because hey, at some point they were killing each other. They were at war, and now it's not the case. Very good.
Beyond them, I wish to thank all.
So that's good. We'll keep an eye on that one. I mentioned that we're gonna have a cut in 6 days from now. We're gonna be live for that one is just next Wednesday. So keep an eye on it, guys. Keep an eye on it. I think it's just exciting. And made a video for you too, saying that he leaked the name Kevin Hassett. So when is he gonna release the pick? Whenever he wants. I think for this week there's a lot of things already out in the market. But whenever he wants, he's gonna release it. Kevin Hassett. I don't think everybody it's already priced in, but it could give us some nice pumps along the way. I'm just excited for that. And I show you that Lamborghini, I think, is accepting, even more digital assets for payment. So anybody who wants to pay in crypto for a Lamborghini, I mean, it's going to be easier for you. And that is, so there was a nice conversation at the Bitcoin Binance, what is it? Blockchain Week. There's all kinds of conversations, right? Brad Garlinghouse was there. So it's nice. It's nice. It's exciting, to see there's more conferences going on. I think that's one that I'd like to go for sure. Where was it? Let me see. It's in Dubai. I think, yeah, it's in Dubai. I saw Eleanor Terred. Yeah, Dubai. I saw Eleanor there. There's awesome people. So here's one of the featured speakers, right? And it's today. So today is the last day. So Michael Saylor spoke, Brad Garlinghouse, Raul Paul, and CC. So I think I will suggest that you go ahead and take a look at those conversations. Yesterday we listened, from Brad, and I think that's a great idea.
All of the African.
A great idea, man. If you really want to know what the latest is in crypto for this year, they're all just building, and they're not going to stop no matter what. For us, we haven't been able to pass, the 250 ever since November. Immediately rejected, so it didn't hold at all, not even for a day plus. So we're not consolidated at that moment. I think under $3 XRP, under 100,000 BTC is the levels that I will continue consolidating and buying and adding more and more and more. Why? Because at any moment, this is just going to get, again, very euphoric. We're going to go back up, rallying, especially in 2026. So there's many, many great news. Might take us a little bit, a couple of weeks till we get there. But man, I mean, I'm just excited. It's going to be good. All right.
So, if I might, my 4 new friends, a couple of cases not that new. Could you come up, please? Do you mind? Please. They represent so many and so well, so I just want to thank you very much. Good.
Sr. Presidente. Sr. Presidente Donald Trump, Presidente dos Estados Unidos Donald Trump, finalmente por fim a conflito que, como já foi dito, dura mais de 3 décadas. Não são exatamente 30 anos, mais do que 3 décadas. conflito entre irmãos, países vizinhos e irmãos, que deviam se dar bem, mas que, por razões de diversa ordem, têm vindo a se degladiar ao longo dos anos, com pesadas consequências, quer para as populações de ambos os países, como também para as respectivas economias. A região dos Grandes Lagos é uma região das mais ricas do mundo, não apenas da África. É enormemente rica em recursos hídricos, terras aráveis, florestas, recursos minerais que estão no subsolo, mas, sobretudo, rico nas suas pessoas, com um potencial muito grande para desenvolver aquela região de África que pode catapultar o desenvolvimento de outras regiões igualmente do nosso continente. O mundo atravessa hoje uma crise energética e alimentar. Nós fomos a dizer que a África, e em particular essa região dos Grandes Lagos, tem o potencial, não digo de resolver, mas de contribuir consideravelmente para a resolução destas duas grandes crises, quer alimentar, quer a energética, não apenas para o nosso continente, mas para o mundo. A grande barragem do Inga, adormecida há bastantes anos, pode contribuir enormemente para a eletrificação do continente e, consequentemente, para a sua industrialização. Em termos de agricultura, o facto de ter terras aráveis, um índice de chuvas bastante regular e abundante, pode-se desenvolver agricultura naquelas regiões para alimentar o continente. E nada disso tem sido possível fazer-se ao longo de décadas, devido a este conflito que não tem sentido e que, finalmente e felizmente, parece que terá o seu fim hoje aqui em Washington, D.C. Nós procuramos fazer a nossa parte, e quando digo nós, estou-me a referir a Angola, ao Quênia e outros países também africanos. Procuramos fazer o melhor para chegarmos a este momento. Infelizmente não foi possível, mas nós só temos que agradecer ao presidente Trump por ter dado continuidade ao trabalho que nós realizamos e ter conseguido alcançar esse desfecho do qual todos nós sairemos a ganhar. Portanto, mais uma vez, o presidente Trump fez a parte que lhe compete e nós esperamos e acreditamos que é o que vai acontecer, que as duas partes, ou seja, as autoridades da República Democrática do Congo e da República do Ruanda também farão a sua parte
down,
para
XRP.
a implementação com êxito deste acordo. Uma coisa é assinar um acordo, outra
Back to
coisa
December
que é
2nd.
mais difícil, mas é possível, desde que haja vontade política, é implementar em tempo útil tudo aquilo que nós acordamos e assinamos. Parabéns a todos. Muito obrigado.
That was Portuguese, if I'm not mistaken.
Your Excellency, the U.S. President, President Trump, dear guests, and dear dignitaries present here and press members. I would like to highlight the importance of this ceremony taking place in Washington, D.C., because this has come to put an end to a war that has been there for more than 3 decades, because it's not just exactly 3 decades, but it's more than 30 years. And this is a conflict that has been there between two neighboring countries, which have been fighting for many years with consequences on the peoples, countries, economies, and so forth. And these consequences also were felt in the Great Lakes region, which is a very rich region in Africa, rich in terms of water resources, arable lands and forests, and as well as mineral resources, which are important for the development of our region. So it's important that we've reached to this point where the agreement is going to be, has been signed, a peace deal, which will benefit immensely the whole region and will unleash the opportunities for the development of our continent, and as well as to helping the whole world in terms of fighting against the food crisis and energy crisis which the whole world is going through now. We believe that the Great Lakes region will have to play a great role in providing resources to the international community. And of course, solving this conflict will also help solve other crises, not only in the continent as we know, but worldwide. For example, the Great Inga hydro project in Congo is important. It can help to electrify the continent and consequently help in terms of developing agriculture and providing agriculture, arable lands, and abundant resources that we have that can be used. We know that Africa possesses a lot of other resources such as rainfalls, which are important for agriculture. So nothing has nothing would just justify this war, but eventually the most important thing that it has come to war. We sought as Africans to do our part. When I say Africans, I mentioned countries such as Angola, Kenya, and other African countries, but unfortunately we couldn't make it. But we now want to thank President Donald Trump for having helped to reach this important milestone. We believe, once again, we have to thank him for what he has done, and what comes next now is to appeal to the two parties, that is the Democratic Republic of the Congo and the Republic of Rwanda, to implement successfully this agreement for the benefit of their countries, their people, and including our continent of Africa. Thank you very much.
Peace, everybody. Peace. Good news. It's always good news.
Your Excellency, President Trump, fellow heads of state, today's signing of the Washington Peace Accord for Eastern DRC is not merely a monumental diplomatic milestone. It is a decisive act to end a devastating conflict that has scarred the region for decades. Mr. President, what you have achieved is not only transformative, it is consequential and historic. This conflict has destroyed livelihoods, destabilized our region, and threatened the future of the entire Great Lakes African continent. Today's achievement culminates a relentless regional effort anchored by the foundational work of the East African Community and SADC, and today, this Washington process. The coordinated Nairobi, Luanda, and Washington process has created the essential pathway that brings us to this pivotal moment. We would like to extend our gratitude to President Tshisekedi and President Kagame for their leadership during this process. Reaching this point was made possible by the unparalleled consequential convening power of the United States and President Trump's resolute and focused commitment to global peace. Your clarity, Mr. President, of purpose and ability to rally stakeholders together has brought us to this point. We therefore extend our profound gratitude to President Trump, whose bold leadership has been instrumental in delivering this breakthrough. Our presence here, Mr. President, as regional leaders, is a testament of our collective resolve. We will spare no effort to ensure this agreement is fully realized, mobilizing every resource and partner to secure peace and unlock the region's immense economic promise. The protracted conflict on our continent continues to hold back Africa. Our current 3% share of global trade is stark evidence of how far this war has held us back. A peaceful Eastern DRC can unlock one of Africa's greatest economic opportunities. Our vast resources, the young talent that we have, connected through our regional infrastructure and the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, can ignite an unprecedented transformation. A peaceful and integrated Great Lakes region will accelerate innovation, predictable government reduces risk, harmonized regulation lowers costs, and open borders increase trade, attracting value-added industries to our continent. For too long, Africa has exported raw materials only to import refined products at great cost. Our regional economic integration framework, Mr. President, that you have spoken to here, will build value chains in minerals, manufacturing, and agri-processing, creating jobs and creating wealth. The Great Lakes region stands at the threshold of a new era. Peace will open doors, integration will guide us, and private sector dynamism will propel us forward. In conclusion, as we celebrate progress in the DRC, we must not look away from other crises. I want to ask you respectfully, Mr. President, that in your quest for global peace, to support efforts to resolve the humanitarian catastrophe in Sudan. I thank you.
Excellence, le chef d'État et de gouvernement ici présent.
Heads of state and government, dear delegations, it is with great joy that I speak today before you in order to express my joy. There is a time for everything. There's a time for destruction, and there's a time to build. There's a time for despair, and there's a time for hope. Today, we are experiencing a great day. We are looking forward to this agreement, which will give back hope to the peoples of Congo and of the sub-region. I would like to congratulate everybody involved who made this great day possible. We urge God to continue to guide us, to guide the steps of all people of goodwill who will become involved for its implementation. Committing oneself is something, but implementing is something else, which is why I call upon all of you, provide your contribution to actually implement this accord. As far as we are concerned, this agreement on regional economic integration, well, Burundi and the DRC already represent an economic community of the countries of the Great Lakes region. Burundi has a major role to play in order to indeed implement these existing cooperation agreements between the three states. We hope that together we'll be able to achieve a long-lasting peace and stability throughout the region. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you very much. And I just want to introduce a friend of mine who I just noticed in the audience. He's in charge of a very small sport called here soccer, over there football. So nobody knows really what to call it. Johnny, thank you very much. The head of FIFA is here. And I can report to you that we have sold more tickets than any country anywhere in the world at this stage of the game. And I think we probably broke all records before you even get close. And you have a big event on Friday at the Trump Kennedy Center. Oh, excuse me, at the Kennedy Center. Pardon me, I've such a terrible mistake, Marco. At the Kennedy Center, and I look forward to seeing you there. But I want to congratulate you. No, it's really taken the world by storm. You've never done anything like what's happening in terms of ticket sales. I'm making a lot of enemies telling people, I'm sorry, I can't get you tickets. I just can't do it. But congratulations, you've done a fantastic job. A great leader in sports and a great gentleman. Thank you very much, Johnny. And now we're going to sign a very important agreement. Thank you.
Peace, everybody. Peace. Do you have any clue how many people tune in once Vladimir and Zelensky do what they're about to do? Bro, gonna be headlines everywhere. Now, this is not at that level. That's why I'm watching Fox and they're broadcasting the DOJ, briefing. They're not even broadcasting this. But if you had Vladimir Putin, I don't think they're going to be in the same room, of course, but just saying, right? Quit with the hopium. Who you're talking to? I love how Bears are still here. I love the Bears. Call me back next year. If you want to buy the FOMO, that's on you. I'm buying the blood and the hate and the struggle and the Bears and the FUD. That's what I like to get in. For acquisitions, one unified infrastructure. This is amazing, everybody. Team Ripple. Every single time, every single day, I have a chance to, and that's why I bring you guys the latest info, even during the lives of what's going on with Ripple and XRP, and I love it, man. This whole year, just billions and billions of dollars, right? Billions of dollars into expanding Ripple. And although XRP is obviously not reacting much, I know that the foundation of this whole community is in good hands. It's in good hands. And once we have a chance so the world knows the potential of digital assets, I think it will just automatically start pumping the way we want. So it's not about, it's pumping, yay, let's buy. It's about nothing's going on in the price, but there's a lot going on in the building, right? Now, the reason why I'm broadcasting this is because what do you want? War or peace? You tell me. I love it, guys. This is incredible. Peace news. And of course, led by Donald J. Trump. I love that. Less killing, more life, smiles. Praise God. Really good. I don't think he's going to take questions. I don't know. There's a soft spot for me when it comes to peace signing.
I know you and you're very friendly, so I'll take it. Otherwise, I wouldn't take it. Go ahead.
Oh, here we go. Get to the mic. Get to the mic.
I think you're going to see very quick, and very quickly, I think you're going to see things happen. This is something that was not doable, according to a lot of people, and not only is it doable, I think it's going to be a great miracle. These two gentlemen are leaders, they're great leaders, and they're going to prove that in the coming months and years. And I think you're going to see very immediate results. I have confidence that that's what's going to happen. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. The president has nothing else to do right now in his schedule. So my bad. Just the national Christmas tree lighting. We're not gonna be live for that, of course. But that's it. And tomorrow, it's gonna be the FIFA draw.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you.
Gotcha. Well, everybody, that was good. That was good. Nice chance to catch up with the latest. Let me go ahead and go from 2 to 1. I like the 1 once we don't have anything else. Let's go to the 4 hours. Now, again, right? Again, from the 220s to the 210s, right? Seems that that's just the way it is for 2025 right now. I mean, it's good that we're not mega collapsing, but I feel that frustration, that frustration, right? Because it's not pumping the way we're expecting, right? But it still gives us a chance to get to the levels that you want for XRP. It's good. Me and many other people, including you, we all have our predictions set in stone. I've said, I think passing all-time high by the end of 2025 it's a cakewalk, right? Doesn't look like it's gonna happen. It's right here. You can totally do it. I mean, we have everything. We have absolutely everything. Wonder why it's all kind of calm and steady. If we already have a few great ETFs out, might just be that the whole community and the whole set of investors and the buyers, they're just waiting for next year. They're just gone and exhausted with 2025. They're just saying, you know what, 2025 was awesome. There's a lot of big news for everything, including XRP, of course. But goodbye 2025. Let's just wait for next year. Could be. If that's the case, then I hate to do this, but we have to start looking this way, right? For the last 6 months, right? Right here, basically right here. That was our biggest pump, 364. And we haven't been able to cross that no matter what of great news, right? No matter what great news. So no one knows. That's good, but it just comes to show, right, that we still have that prime opportunity. I will be back when it's at this level, and I will continue pumping. I will continue having tremendous fun and just telling everybody, guys, you remember those levels, right? You remember that time. So think about it this way. It's still time. We've been there for half of 2025. We only were passing $3 solid for about January a little bit, and then we had July all the way to October. So give or take, I'll say about 4.5 months passing above $3, right? It was really nice, a very good milestone passing above $3, but most of the time XRP has been at $2 range in 2025. and even under $2 range. And in one occasion, right, very close to under $2 range. So good thing is that in 2024, we were in the cents. So we're no longer in the cents. That to me is a great story because people made money. And wouldn't it be special to see this, what you're seeing on the screen, as the bottom, as the boring consolidation of an upcoming, because if you do this, see this right here, right here. Are you telling me, and with this I'm living, so are you telling me that the next rally is going to take us past $6? And that what you see right there in the dark, that's going to be the next level for XRP. And we're going to have more people saying, Oscar, XRP is at $5. This is boring. Nothing's going on. At $5. Yes, everybody, you heard it right. You heard it first here on Oscar Ramos' channel. So it's up to you. It's up to you. We just keep doing what we're supposed to, all in, before the world comes. Thanks for watching, everybody. God bless you all. I'll see you next time. Appreciate your time. And again, cannot be bearish against Ripple. They're just are doing everything great. Everything great. So, yeah, man. Right now, it's honestly a blessing. What a great gift to be able to buy under 100,000 Bitcoin and under 4,000 Ethereum and under $3 XRP. Honestly, thank you, JB. Thank you, TJ. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you to all my admins. I can promise you that as soon as we have a better chair for the Fed, it's all going to start mimicking what Trump has in mind. Because I think Trump has control of the market 85%, but what's missing is that Fed. And if the Fed is not following, we have a disconnect, and that's why we still have markets, are not receiving the cuts that they want. So I think after we have a new Fed chairman, then we can finally start kind of following the bullish agenda for Trump. That's one way of saying it. We also have clarity pending and a few more ETFs, and even BlackRock, still crazy for crypto, and they might announce Solana XRP ETFs, which is going to be better news for us. So yeah, I think fun to say that 2025 was just another accumulation year, as we've been doing it for the last 3 years. So I thought it was going to be a nice take profits year, but no, guys, it's another accumulation year. And well, 2026 should be that taking profits year. I'm excited. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Peace.